What's going on, guys? It's your boy Dyllan and welcome back to another Destiny 2 video. Today I want to talk about the Curse of Osiris stream that we saw happen the other day. I think it was on the Wednesday. It's now Friday. I know I'm extremely late to this. I know people have already made their videos on it and all that sort of stuff, and people have got gameplay and all that sort of stuff. But I want to give you my thoughts and opinions on it. Obviously, like I say, as a player and as someone who does YouTube videos every once in a while. So first things first, I was really looking forward to the stream, seeing what they had to offer. Obviously, Destiny 2 has been quite dry for me as of recent. I took a little break from it as well. I've been playing a lot of World War 2, like I said. That's what basically I've been doing for the past couple of days, is just playing World War 2, taking a break from Destiny 2. And today's one of the first days back on the game. It feels really weird playing it, but anyway, getting over into the stream. Obviously, we're going to just go over a couple of things. I put a couple of bullet points down that I'll talk about whilst we play through this mission. So first thing I'm going to talk about is obviously the new destination, Mercury, with the Endless Forest. Personally, I'm actually quite surprised. I wasn't really expecting a whole nother planet with like a whole nother area in it as well. Like I was actually quite, that genuinely did surprise me that we're obviously getting Mercury as itself, which I think is going to be quite small, but I think like the Endless Forest is going to then make up for that. Hopefully, that's what I'm hoping for. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. I found it interesting as well with the Endless Forest that they're obviously going to have like a a dark future, a past and like present sort of trees, they said, in the Endless Forest. Like that to me sounded really interesting. Hopefully, do something really good and cool with that. The next thing, which sort of was a little bit of a kick in the teeth, was obviously the new vendor that's going to be on Mercury, which I think is Brother Vance, which is, if you've played Destiny 1, you know who Brother Vance is. He was basically the Trials of Osiris, guy that everyone went to when they wanted to do a card of Trials. He's a token vendor, again like all of the other vendors on all of the other planets. Unfortunately, this was something I was kind of hoping was going to be addressed, but again, this is why I took a couple of days to sort of think about things properly before I made my video, is because I wanted to sort of, I've come to realise that they've probably been working on this DLC for quite a while now, and they can't just change things up, you know what I mean? They've probably been working on this DLC before we even had our hands on Destiny 2 itself. So I feel like it'd probably be kind of impossible for them to change so many things in such a short amount of time, you know what I mean? So that's one of the things I was a little bit disappointed about, but again, I can forgive them because, like I said, the DLC has probably been involved for ages. The next thing is the new story about Osiris and all that sort of stuff. Personally, I cannot wait to play this new story. Destiny for me has always been a game that I have loved for its story and its lore. Granted, Destiny 1 didn't have the best story ever, but I've always found the characters really interesting, you know, how mysterious the game is, how mysterious, you know, all of like the factions are, like the Fallen, the Hive, and all that sort of stuff. Like, there's so many interesting aspects to Destiny, the Destiny universe itself, that I'm really looking forward to finding out more. So that's always, you know, great in itself. The next thing I'll talk about is the new weapon forge thing that they're adding. Now, don't get me wrong, you can't forge every single weapon in the game or anything like that. It's going to be for specific weapons, and you can craft, I think there's 12 weapons in total. But this to me sounds great. They basically described it that you go collect materials, you know, gather them all together, and then you can basically forge these weapons. So that to me sounds great. It sounds something like that you can then grind for. The thing I'm hoping is that we're not locked to how many we can do in a certain time frame. I hope I can just do all mine as quick as I can do them. Hopefully, you know, we're not limited to doing one week and then one the next week, or that sort of stuff, just so it's like shameless padding of time again. So hopefully, like I said, that's not a problem. The next thing I'm going to talk about is the huge public event. They said that Mercury is going to have one of the biggest public events they have ever done, like ever, in Destiny. This got me really excited. Now, I know a lot of people have had enough of public events and nobody really cares about them because they've been doing them 24/7 since the game launched. But for me personally, I really do enjoy doing public events. I think they're really fun. Now that they've actually fixed the the social areas themselves, and that when you go to a planet you're not completely on your own all the time. Now that they've fixed that, they're actually really fun to do. I've been grinding Titan for like the past couple of hours, and just doing them mindlessly as well, gathering materials, all that sort of stuff. So for me, I'm really looking forward to that. Hopefully they do something interesting to it. Hopefully it's not just boring. And yeah, hopefully it's going to be huge like they said, and hopefully they're not just over exaggerating on that. The next thing is going to be the raid lair, in terms of new raid content. Now this has got a lot of people upset and also happy. Me, I'm kind of on the fence. Mostly, like I said, I don't know what a raid lair is. This is the first ever time we've heard Bungie say these words to us. Usually we just get a new raid and then that's that. But this is going to be a raid lair, which is still going to be in the Leviathan itself. But it's going to be in a new part of the Leviathan that we've not seen before. It's going to feature new sort of encounters. We're going to have a new boss to defeat, all that sort of stuff, new challenges and puzzles, whatever you want to call them. So for me personally, I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully it'll be good. Hopefully they'll fix the loot system. I'm hoping and praying they get rid of the tokens for the raid, because that's one of the main things that keeps me away from raiding consistently at the moment. It's just tokens themselves are quite frustrating to get, especially when you're doing an activity like a raid. Say if you do it on hard mode or prestige mode, and you get tokens to drop. It's just, I don't know, it just sort of ruins the fun. You know what I mean? I want the loot. The next thing, which I've talked about before, but it's Season 2 starting. Personally, I'm really looking forward to Season 2. Obviously, it's going to change the perks on all the weapons. It's going to change up the game in other certain ways as well, and that's just one of the main things I'm looking forward to, is just sort of having something new to play and chase and hunt for. Obviously when I get a legendary I'll actually be inspecting it again, but at the moment, currently whilst I'm playing now, I just sort of get a legendary and delete it. I don't really care too much about what I get when I get it. So Season 2 is going to be great. I'm really looking forward to the DLC, just to have something new to play and grind, and yeah, I mean that's pretty much it. There's not really else much to say on the DLC, other than this black screen that's going to take about 40 seconds for me to load into the tower. But all in all, I feel like it's going to be great. If you are a hardcore player, I don't think this DLC is going to particularly satisfy you. Again, me personally, I am a hardcore player. I like grinding. I like just mindlessly sitting there for hours on end, trying to hunt and chase certain things. So do I think it's going to satisfy me 100%? Probably not. But again, we have to come to terms with that this DLC has probably been in development for a very long time, and that they can't just, change everything when it's so close to launch. So yeah, that's my thoughts and opinions on it. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed, and yeah, peace.